There's a phrase, isn't there? Snooze, you lose. Will you join me at the Book of Armaments for another study session? And these are some drone figures from AliExpress. They arrived this week. Now, I've built quite a lot of AliExpress drones. I think that these are 3D printed. These are 1 in 72nd scale. I've got 3 of this figure with his large drone. Now, these drones do look really large, but when you bear in mind they're pretty much made from plastic and they're very lightweight, you just literally throw them, even at this size, and that's what this figure is doing. He's throwing a reconnaissance drone or a drone that poops bombs on people. So that's the first figure. I've got 3 of these. They came in one set. Just type in 1 in 72nd UAV or 1 in 72nd drone on AliExpress. Now the next set has a figure crouched down with a micro drone. You can see its little blades. Now the detail on this figure is absolutely exceptional. I've mounted them on little bases. I think this one is Russian or Ukrainian. I've actually cut the weapon off this guy because it looks like an AK, and obviously the Malagasy Armed Forces don't use AKs. There's another one of these, and he's got the AK or ASU, AKSU to his side, just there. So he's going to be a Marmation figure. The next one is launching a smaller drone. Again, a UAV for reconnaissance or pooping bombs on people. And this one, I had to sort of tidy up the back by cutting it off and then remounting it because it was a bit not in the right place, and I just need to tidy that up with some putty. The drones actually come separate, and then you add them to the figures just using super glue. I've put mine on some little bases. So again, a nice figure. Really, these are clearly influenced by the Russo-Ukrainian War, or a special military operation, special military farce, whatever you want to call it. And last but not least is this figure here with a helicopter style, quadcopter style drone, a bigger one. And he's got his little hand controller. Now, you can see on these hand controllers, it's very hard to sort of zoom in and let the camera focus because they're so tiny. But they've even got the antennae on the top, which is really impressive. And that's why I think that these are 3D printed. Like I said, they're from AliExpress. I've got a few more of the bigger drones as well to build. I quite like UAVs, and the reason I say snooze, you lose is really this is where the advances in warfare are coming from, these tiny little UAVs. Now, in the past, before a battle, take for example the Battle of Waterloo, you would have had the armies bivouacking, cooking their food, getting some rest before the battle. All of that has gone now. In the olden days of being able to build a little foxhole, put on your little cooker, get some scoff inside of you, all gone. These drones, like angry seagulls, are literally flying around the battlefield, pooping bombs on everyone. Very much a case that soldiers now are being treated through lack of sleep, through injuries, through shrapnel wounds, just trying to sleep in their foxholes. The footage from the Russo-Ukrainian War, a lot of it is horrific. The damage that these cheap drones can do, absolutely awful. So when you look at it, you look at wars of attrition, these tiny drones and things like this, the small diameter bomb, 40-kilometer glide bomb range to hit someone in a building or in a trench, precision. One of these, like an angry bird, just pooping explosives down on people. War has always been hell. Anyone that's been in war, I take my hat off to you because I wouldn't want to do it. Now, I think we're at a situation where it's just horrific in the extreme. And like I said, you snooze, you lose. The Malagasy Armed Forces know that they need to be at the cutting edge of drone technology. So these figures, apart from this guy, who'll be in Marmation, are joining the Malagasy Armed Forces as part of my heavy tank reconnaissance troop, and they'll be looking after the battle group, protecting them and spotting and attriting the enemy. But yeah, I mean, you snooze, you lose. Armies that aren't investing in this technology are going to lose out big time. Take care, everyone, and let me know what you think to this little review.